Hello everybody and welcome to Lord PeteyTV. I'm Lord PeteyTV. And once again, you are here to find out information about Mythic Pluses. So, we're going to be talking about some Mythic Pluses, what the affixes are going to be, and what is going to be happening with the patches come tomorrow. So, or I should say, the patch that's coming today, and the patches that are coming for 11.1. So, as always, we're going to take a look and we're going to talk about the affixes first. So, what our affixes are looking like is it's going to be level 2 is going to be Zalafataf's Bargain Voidbound. That means that there's going to be a Void Emissary that's going to spawn up in the middle of the group. You're going to end up targeting that, DPS that one down first, and then it's going to help kill all the others. It's going to give a cooldown reduction and also increase vitality for the group. Then on top of that, your level 4 affix is going to be Tyrannical, which means bosses are going to deal more health. They're going to have more health and deal more damage, which is, the standard Tyrannical. 7, as always, is your Challenger's Peril, which is, your keys are going to, after your first death, you get 90 seconds, but they're 15 seconds per. And the last affix is going to be your Fortified, or I should say, your 10 affix is Fortified, which is non-boss enemies have 20% more health and deal more damage. Now, and then your 12 is going to be Zoltav's Guile, which is going to be the removal of the bargains and increase a flat increased HP rate of 10%. So as you can see here, things are just kind of rolling to be what they've been the weeks prior. So it's really not that big of a deal or change, as you can say, of things that are kind of going through. Now, all I'm going to tell you is that this is going to be, week 19. So from what we've kind of figured out, we might have, I think, about 6 weeks left. If you're looking to change characters or do anything, now is a great time. We're going to have a video coming out later in the week about what to do if you're looking to upgrade your gear to get yourself ready for 11.1. So just a little things, a little informational, which I'm going to bring to you all. And if you like this information, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate and love it if you all would do that. Now for the fun part is going to be the updates and informational stuff that we've gotten from PTR involving Season 2 for our Mythic Plus dungeons. Now they're saying that Priory of Flame, they're going to be, doing a little bit of nerfing to pretty much everything. But Priory of Flame, the Ardent Paladins, the Consecrates, are now, the Consecrate now has a precast visual and a 2.75 cast time. So you can end up seeing that. And he no longer uses Seal of Light's Fury. The Zealots no longer use Tempest Strike or Divine Storm. The Arathi Footmen no longer use Mortal Strike. That's going to make that generally easier to deal with on a lot of those larger packs. Dark Flame Clef, or I say Dark Flame space Clef. The Minecart event. The Minecart candle light now burns more slowly. The default light radius is going to be increased. The light radius of candles now have a visual indicator. Shuffling Horrors no longer use Shadow Smash. Reduce the area effect size of Suffocating Darkness. That's pretty good. That event is probably the one thing that I'm going to despise the most out of that dungeon for the next season, so I'm kind of intrigued to see how they're going to end up messing with that. Cinderbrewed Meadery, the Tasting Room Attendance Thirsty duration changed from unlimited to 20 seconds. The Careless Hobgoblins Reckless Delivery cooldown is now increased. The Royal Jelly Purveyor's Honey Volley cooldown is increased, which is probably better because that's going to do a lot of damage. The Rookery, the first boss, now has an increased hitbox range during Lightning Torrent. Cursed Rook Guards no longer use Crackling Crush. Void Cursed Crushers no longer use Implosion. This is definitely going to make this a little bit easier over time, so that's pretty interesting there. The other thing we're going to talk about here is going to be the They are rebalancing the spell threads, and they're also the circlet group healing is getting nerfed. So the instant stamina values given by Daybreak, Sunset, and Weaver Cloth spell threads are being adjusted to match the agility, strength, and stand values given by the armor kit's counterparts for better I guess it's better parrying. This change indicates this change will apply to existing enhancement, so there's no need to apply any more spell threads. In most instances, with 1 and 2 star okay, yeah. So the numbers are just off. They're equaling everything out. Remaining bronze celebration tokens from the 20th anniversary has been converted to Time Warp badges, and exchange is 20 Time Warp badges for each bronze celebration token, matching the box that were on the event calendar. Interesting. The Circe's Zealot Insignia's mana restoration effect reduced by 50% and requires direct healing to trigger. Okay. Groups. As groups acquired more of these rare necklaces as Season 1 progressed, its effect has had greater impact on the mana management than intended. This was particularly true for restoration druids, who could trigger it significantly more often than other healers. Interesting. And then Scrapefield's health trigger. Oh, I'm sorry. Health threshold to trigger the absorb effect is lowered to 60%, was 75, and the absorb is being increased by 10%. And then the singing citrine's healing effects reduced by 33% of damage dealers and tank specializations. Wow, they're really putting it through the ringer of you know, taking everything and kind of equalizing everything. So I'm kind of very, very intrigued to see where things are going to go. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk to you all about is the Delve changes for Season 2. Maps are going to be capped, and then Tier 9 plus rewards, new curios, and affixes. So, Bran will keep his level going from Season 1 to Season 2, and Bran's level cap will be increased to 80 in Season 2. When Season 2 begins, we're adjusting the experience required to level up Bran, making it quicker to progress to level 60 if you haven't gotten there yet. Your coffer key balance will be reset. Keys cannot be transferred from Season 1 to Season 2. Make them account-bound numbnuts. God. So annoying. Make them account-bound. Make us be able to use them across everything else. Why? Why? Sorry. Changes to the Undermined. So if you choose the tank spec for Bran will wield a pistol in his shield while doing his best to taunt enemies. This spec is focused to improve experience of running delves as a healer. There will be damage and attacks for you to dodge as a healer, but you will see your delve run times be more comparable to those who play a damage or healing. That's funny. We're modifying. We've modified several of our existing map mechanics. Our goal here is to add some variety to existing delve variants. Be sure to check out the modified spore bits in Fungal Folly. They're changing the delve rotation, new delves and new variants. They're adding 2 new delves, which is Side Street Sluice in Undermined and Excavation Site 9 in Ringing Deeps. Season 2, improving the rewards. In Season 1, we purposely did not add extra rewards in Tier 9 Plus, as we wanted you to reserve those delves to run just for the challenge and for the achievements. We did not want the majority of the players to feel that they needed to reach Tier 11 levels. However, players seeking to tackle the higher challenges of delves, such as defeating Zekvir, had a very long road to upgrading their gear due to the availability of ruined and gilded crests. We still want the repeatable resource of gilded crests to come up from Mythic Plus and raids, but we also want the delves to start to reward reliable gilded crests as high level for players who want to push. In Season 2, Tier 9, 10, and 11 delves will reward more ruined crests. Tier 11 bountiful delves will reward gilded crests up to 3 times a week. This will be from a separate chest in a bountiful delve, so players will not be required to get a key to acquire the gilded crests. We will not change the Great Vault's requirements in Season 2. Tier 8 will be the highest delve to run to get rewards for the Great Vault. The map system. In Season 1, the maps you can get at the end of the turn. These maps will give you a large boost in rewards when used on another delve, including gilded crests. However, some players never found a map during their runs due to bad luck. Other players received multiple maps a week, followed by nothing for months. In Season 2, we'll increase your chance to get a map with each run if you do not find one. So they're giving you more of a freebie. We'll also limit so you can earn. We're also limiting it so you can only earn 1 map per week. Slow down the damage there. Great, thanks. New enemies. Mega Goblin who purchased new deeds. In Season 2, you'll have to earn new curios or brand. You'll be guaranteed to loot rank 1 curios from the start of any delve in Season 2. We want you to explore, blah, 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 blah. Brand will wear random hats and helmets you will acquire until you help him recover his hat from the Underpins lair. Do not worry though, if you really enjoy Brand's random hats, you can also ask him to continue rotating him afterwards. New affixes. With the new nemesis coming to end in Season 1, we experimented with 2 types of affixes. One where Zekfir's image would empower players, and another where the spawn group would be replaced by Zekfir's minions. While Zekfir's image was noticeable, it wasn't clear that impact would on the enemies. Meanwhile, it was abundantly clear when Zekfir's minions we're doing in a Tier 9. Interesting. Tier reset and item level changes. In Season 2 launches, we will reset tier progress and players will be able to start at Tier 4. The difficulty and rewards of Tier 4 will be increased to match the new item levels in Season 2. New treasures and powers. Based on the curios. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of things that they're changing for delves. That's going to be really, really interesting. So hopefully we'll see how it goes. We'll see how everything ends, you know. I'm very intrigued to see how the game as a whole kind of comes together for this next season. I think a lot of people are very, very bored of this present season, and the dungeons are not making it enjoyable for people that want to continue to do it. So we'll see how things progress throughout the whole entire time of of the season next. So and as always, thank you again for hanging out, checking out our really, really cool channel here, and I hope you enjoy the video. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to get that 500 within the next couple of months, so I would appreciate any and all help from everybody else. Thank you so much. Dream big, keep gaming, good luck in your vaults, and I hope you also enjoy these videos. So thanks. Bye, everybody.